Hey guys, got something a little different for you. Thanks to the popularity of video games like Metal Gear Solid 4 and some of these first-person shooters, which always look ridiculous because they never made this in a 500 Magnum that I know of. I got something I think it's kind of rare. It's called a Tanfoglio, or EAA, Thor Raptor. And mine is not in 223, not 308, but 4570. Okay? Bullet for reference. This is an old black powder round. I just got in there for reference. I mean, I'm never going to shoot it. I got a trophy red dot on this right now. And all that sheen is actually oil. Put it on half cock. Look at that thing. It's a hell of a cavity, isn't it? It's a 14-inch barrel. And yes, this is a 1911 frame. Super reinforced. You see all that? This thing's a beast, to say. Made in Italy. Cocoa, Florida. That's where it's imported to. Well, there ain't much nice that comes out of Cocoa, Florida. I mean, you got a Ron Johns and apparently some place that imports EAA. This thing is a cannon. Really, it wastes a lot of powder. And most of the rounds I've ever shot out of this are some of those Hornady, shortened case Hornadies. And I've loaded my own. When I had some vintage brass, I'm telling you, because that stuff cracked, one. Two, there was no markings on it whatsoever. There was nothing on the rim. Nothing back here. Nothing. I was shooting a 405 grain bullet. And when I shoot beer kegs with this, I swear it's a 1-inch entry hole. And like it just blows out the whole side. It's like a 3 to a 4-inch just rip cavity. This has got hoe grips. It's got a really light trigger. You know, I don't have any kind of thing to test it, but to me it's a nice light 1911 trigger. The quality is like up there with older Kimbers as far as that. And I'm not really sure if Tanfoglio or EAA makes a 1911. Technically, I guess this is the 1911 from hell. It's just reinforced, and you have to wear gloves. I recommend mechanics with this because it will cut the bejesus out of your finger. And I've already got notches and stuff missing out of my hands. Damn knife! Look at that. But yeah, it'll just rub a hole right in you in one shot. And when I shoot this, when I shot it often, I used to like to shoot 60 rounds of it at a time. There's no porting in this barrel. I have no idea what the hell that was ever for. Oh, it's probably scope rings. Actually, the scope rings are on it. I'm pretty sure. I keep all my paperwork in the back of it. The extra battery, the Allen wrenches. It's a really fun piece. I'd like to actually take some footage of shooting it. Because this is just one of those things you take to the range, and everybody's like, what the hell is that? What was that noise? Why do I have concussion smacking me in the face? You know? It's just like, gives you the whole Ike Turner, like, BAM! You just feel that back pressure beating the hell out of you off the side baffles at the range. But this is honestly one of my favorite pistols I've owned. I got a really good deal. Last one of these I seen sold for $2,400, which is way more than they ever were when I was in high school. They were trying to sell these out of Shotgun News, that J&G sales, and nobody would pay $5.99 for them just because nobody knew what the hell they were. And now, like Metal Gear Solid 4, one of the Snake characters has one with like just a little reflex reticle back here because it's got no sights other than, you know, in the video games they're using that damn trench as a sight. I guess you could do that. I think I'll be very accurate. But this red dot is on. I mean, it is on. And it's such a big, flat bullet, 405 grain, 4570. It doesn't just, it like grabs the paper and takes off with it. It's knocked it completely off the clips at the range for me. But there's some more Allen wrenches in here. Keep an extra battery. It's just, this thing is the bee's knees. I mean, who else can say, got a 1911, shoots a 4570, and people look at you like you're, you should be living in a group home making birdhouses or something. But this is honestly one of my favorite pistols to shoot. I just don't take it out too often because I'm afraid if something happens. Which most of the parts, I guess, it's 1911. Grip safety. But, let's look at this cavity. Just a beast. And you do want to make sure that thing is. As I mentioned, it has a 14-inch barrel. All together, 14 inches. My cap's broke. But I'm going to take this to the range shoot soon. And probably piss off either person on either side of me. And I don't know, I might go to my little personal outdoor range. But this thing is just one of my beloved guns. I love it, my precious. That's a lot of fun. There's room for more scope in here, but... And yes, this case did come with it. There's a cleaning kit behind there. There's a rod. What else is in there? It like barely fits in there. But what do you expect? It's surprised my foam's not more damaged from that tall scope rings. But I don't know, does anybody else have one of these? Like, they made them in 44. I've seen one in 308. There's a YouTube video. Another one, if you look under Raptor. But it doesn't, the video's not very good. Yeah, look at that. It looks like it belongs on the end of some kind of like 1/6 scale G.I. Joe tank. I've had this thing all apart and reinforced. That's how you get you can take the barrel completely off. It's just a hell of a lot of fun. This is a conversation piece at the range. But it looks like the Joker or somebody would have it. It's just really, really massive. It is a heavy chunk of steel. Well, thanks for watching. I'm just, curious, guys. What's your favorite pistols? Anybody got anything kind of rare and different? Exotic, if you will?